so glad you're safe. In everyday life, there aren't many moments when you truly realize the possibility of losing someone dear to you. You think it's natural that someone important will always be in your tomorrow, but then you're reminded that it isn't so. I, Daito Akashi, who will turn 30 this year, hugged my fiancée Reika Karuma in the hospital. Reika had contacted me while I was out for work, and I rushed over as quickly as I could.
Righto, I'm okay. It was just a scratch.
Apparently, she was almost hit by a car that ran a red light, and was saved by a stranger who happened to be there. It'll be terrible if something happens so close to the wedding, wouldn't it?
It's okay, really. I was saved.
Reika kept repeating that she was fine, but her expression was somewhat dark, probably because she was still scared. I can't thank the person who saved you enough. Did you get their contact info? I'd like to thank them too.
No, they said they had a flight to catch, so they left in a hurry. I couldn't get their contact information.
I see. If that's the case, then it can't be helped. Reika, once we're married, I'll always protect you. I promise.
Thank you, Raito.
I was just so relieved that Reika was safe that I didn't notice how strange she was acting at that moment. And then, finally, the wedding day arrived. I was at the venue, feeling a mix of nervousness and happiness. Granny, can you see everything clearly?
Oh yes, I can see you clearly, Raito. You look more handsome than ever today. Reika-san looks so beautiful too. I'm so happy to be able to see this. I'm so grateful.
My grandma, Hanae, smiled happily on the screen. My grandmother has trouble with her legs, making long outings and travel difficult, so she's attending remotely. Granny, thank you for raising me up to this day. My parents died in a car accident when I was still in elementary school. Since then, my grandmother in the countryside raised me. I lived with her until I started living with Reika.
Raito, it's me who should be thanking you. Thanks to you and Togo, I've had a truly joyful life.
I also have a younger brother, Togo, who is 2 years younger than me. He couldn't attend because he's working overseas. Originally, he planned to attend remotely like my grandmother, but about a month ago, he told me that even that would be difficult. The ceremony started without a hitch, and as the priest prompted us, we exchanged wedding rings. Reika, why do you look so down? Are you feeling sick?
Huh? No. It's nothing. I'm just a little nervous.
6 months ago, since the day of the accident, Reika started to show a clouded expression from time to time. And today's no different. Since that day, it's like she's become a different person. We're going to live our lives together from now on. No matter what happens, I'll always be by Reika's side. Wait! Oh, what is this déjà vu? It's like a scene from some drama, a worn-out cliché. A man throws open the doors, grabbing everyone's attention, and then he'll take the bride away from me. My mind is oddly calm as I imagine such a plot, but when I focus my eyes, I see that the man is someone unexpected. What, Togo? Why are you here? You're supposed to be overseas. As he walked down the aisle toward us, I couldn't comprehend the situation. He was supposed to be overseas. Brother, I'm sorry. Please, let me have her. What? What are you talking about? You've never even met her, right? You were overseas, so... The only one who met her was her grandmother. I never had the chance to introduce her to my brother directly, because he was always busy with work. We met by chance half a year ago. I'm the one who saved her from that car that ran the red light. We've been in touch ever since. I fell for her, and I only found out later that she was your fiancée. I tried to give up, but I just couldn't, because we're destined to be together.
Raito, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ever since that day,
Togo fell for Reika as they kept in touch, and Reika fell for him right after he saved her that day. She didn't tell me the contact info of the person who saved her that day, because she didn't want me to know. Naturally, we couldn't continue with the wedding after that, and it turned into a disastrous day. It's been a few days since then. I've been getting calls every day from my friends who attended in place of my family. I'm sorry for making you worry. All I could do was reply mechanically to their messages. My heart was on the verge of breaking. Still, I packed up and left the house where I had lived with Reika, and I sent her belongings to my brother in America as much as I could. I can finally go back to Granny's place. My grandmother, who was supposed to be watching her wedding remotely, I'm sure she's worried sick. Instead of repaying her, I've only caused her more worry. What am I doing? The thought of disappearing just crossed my mind. At that moment, huh? A woman standing on the station platform. In the clear blue sky, she slowly began to fall onto the tracks. The scene played out in slow motion, and I gasped. At this rate, she... Even though the worst case scenario crossed my mind, I was oddly calm, having just been thinking about something similar myself. And then... Before I knew it, I had reached out and grabbed her hand. Her slightly widened eyes were strikingly blue and clear, as if they could pull you in. It's dangerous. The woman said nothing. I led her by the hand and sat her down on a bench on the platform. We watched several trains pass by without saying a word, just sitting side by side. Then her phone rang, and after a moment of hesitation, she answered.
Hello, Dad? Yeah, I'm alone.
It's probably her father on the other end. She spoke in a quiet, gentle voice.
Dad, I'm sorry. He's going to marry someone else.
Her words, though spoken to a stranger, stirred something in my chest. I couldn't help but think, she's just like me. After finishing the call, she let out a small sigh. Without realizing it, I started talking while still looking at the sky. My fiancé chose someone else and left me too. She frowned slightly as she looked at me. It seemed she didn't believe me.
What? A new kind of sympathy scam? You shouldn't lie about something like that.
I wish it was a lie, but she left me in the middle of her wedding. It's the truth.
I see. Sorry for accusing you of lying.
We're alike, aren't we?
Yeah, but your story is more intense.
It's not about whose situation is worse. Everyone's carrying their own burdens, trying their best to live.
You're strange.
Maybe. I'm Raito Akashi. What's your name?
Rinne Hado.
Finally, I got to hear her name. It made me strangely happy, and I stood up, extending my hand to her. Rinne-san, would you mind keeping me company for a bit? I think it's fate that we met here.
Huh? Where to?
To my granny's place. Now that the wedding is over, I'm finally heading home today. But I'm scared to go back alone. She raised her eyebrows slightly and smiled a little. The light in her once blank eyes seemed to return, just a little.
Righto. I'm so glad you're back.
When we arrived at my grandmother's house, she must have sensed my return because she hurried out to greet me. Granny, I'm sorry I'm so late.
It's okay. Just seeing your face, righto. That's enough for me. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, Granny. Sorry for worrying you. When I smiled, my grandmother noticed Rinne and smiled warmly.
Is she a friend of yours? It's good to see you. No,
Granny, this is Rinne-san. I happened to meet her at the station on the way home. She lives with her father.
I see. Make yourself at home. It's not much, but it's a good place for self-reflection. Thank you very much.
Before dinner, I told my grandmother that I would go to the nearby sea, and I brought Rinne-san to the beach at sunset.
You can't stand to see others in pain, yet you smile as if you're fine yourself.
You hit the nail on the head. I don't want to make Granny sad. I'm sure she knows that I'm at my limit. She probably realizes I'm putting on a brave face, but she doesn't say anything.
She's a kind grandmother.
We walked along the beach for a while, listening to the sound of the waves. Then, I quietly began to speak. Actually, the one who took my fiancé from me was my brother.
What?
It's shocking, right? I'm sure Granny, who was watching the wedding remotely, was also deeply hurt. Our parents died in a car accident when we were still in elementary school, and since then, Granny has been like a parent to us. We both loved her so much. I'm sure my brother feels the same way. I want to repay Granny for everything she's done for us. The last thing I want is to make her sad.
Then what about you?
Huh?
Are you just going to bottle up your sadness and keep living like that? I couldn't do that. Even though I received compensation, it doesn't heal the wounds in my heart.
Rina-san was right. I laughed softly and looked at her. Yeah, I also received compensation from her family, and my brother transferred some money to me yesterday. But the fact that something precious was taken from my life won't change. Of course, I'm not okay with it. Our hearts are on the edge. Our emotions are overflowing, leaving no room for happiness. It's like a glass of water about to overflow. I remember hearing a story like that from Granny when I was little. Hey, I have a suggestion. It might be cliché, but how about we scream into the ocean? Suddenly, Rina-san's eyes lit up at my suggestion. Then... Rina-san, what's with that sound?
What? You said it could be anything. Come on, Raitoku, you too. Wait, what was that?
You wanna talk? My throat hurt from shouting into the ocean with all my might. My chest ached. Before I knew it, we were laughing while crying. This is amazing. I feel like the emotions built up in my heart are slowly starting to fade.
Yeah, I feel refreshed too. Hey, can I come back here to visit again?
Of course. Next time, bring your father along too. Granny and I will be waiting. After that, I had dinner with my grandmother and Rina-san, and then I took her home. Meanwhile, my brother Togo, who had returned to America, and my ex-fiancée, Reika.
Togo-kun, I knew you'd come to get me. Let's cherish this fate together.
Yeah, sure. Reika was thrilled by fate and savoring her intense love, but Togo's expression was far from happy. But I had no way of knowing what was going on in Togo's mind. How's your father's health lately? It's been 3 months since then. Rina-san and I had become regular companions. Shortly after we met, I invited Rina-san's father to Granny's house, and since then, our families had grown close. Her father is a bit frail and often ill. I heard he's an executive at a famous trading company, but his health has been unstable for the past few years, so he had taken a leave of absence from work.
Yeah, recently my father's been getting better and better. He's always looking forward to seeing Granny. Granny teaches me how to cook, and she knows so much. I love her too. Once I can make the miso soup Granny taught me how to make, I want to cook it for you, Raito-kun?
I could tell that the walls around her heart, which I had sensed when we first met, were slowly breaking down. Her eyes sparkled as she looked at me, and I was relieved to see her getting better. But then... Rina! I knew it was you! A man I didn't recognize grabbed Rina-san's hand. Seeing the smirk on his face, the light in Rina-san's eyes faded once again. Is that your new guy? Whoa, you sure got over it quickly after all that crying.
You don't get to say that after cheating on me. You're marrying someone else, so it doesn't matter, does it?
From her words, I could tell who he was. It seemed that he was Rina-san's ex-fiancé. Hey, what are you doing? Let go of her. Huh? What's your problem? Don't get in the way. That's my line. Rina-san and I are on a date right now. We weren't actually on a date, but I figured this much bravado would be forgivable as I glared back at him. I just happened to see Rina with some guy and, well, it made me feel a little regretful, you know? I mean, look at her. She's got a pretty face, right? I don't like the idea of her being with another man. You've got some nerve saying that. Didn't you choose someone else to marry? Apparently, the woman he left her for was an old girlfriend from his school days, and seeing her with another man annoyed him too much to bear. Besides, you're the one at fault here, Rene. When I went to meet her parents, I was shocked. Her dad looked like he was on the verge of needing care. Yes, When the ex-fiancé came to Rina's house to meet her parents, her father happened to be unwell. Seeing that, the man hesitated to marry Rina. But if you think about it, he could kick the bucket any day now. If that happens, it wouldn't be a problem.
Shut up. Don't say another word. I'm not getting back with someone who'd talk like that about my father. My father raised me by himself. He's not someone you can insult.
So that's how it was.
Dad!
Standing there was Rina's father, just back from work. He was dressed in a suit, looking dignified. You mean to tell me you left my daughter because of me? So, she was hurt because of me. Sir, why are you in a suit? Weren't you unwell? You have no right to call me sir. Nina's father, who had been struggling with illness, met my grandmother, who helped him change his diet and lifestyle, and gradually, his health improved.
Oh, I didn't do anything special. But meeting you and changing your diet has changed your health. Health comes first, after all.
Apparently, the vegetables and food that Granny prepared suited his constitution. Food really is profound. He has since returned to work after taking a temporary leave of absence. Now, he's focused on his job again. My daughter is more precious to me than my own life. I won't let a man like you have her. Leave now. I'm sorry. With a voice that resonated in his gut, the man was terrified and fled in disgrace. Then, the three of us headed back to Granny's house.
Stop with that nonsense.
Granny? Granny's loud voice echoed, and we all looked at each other. We rushed to Granny's side, and there we found someone unexpected. Reika? Why are you here?
Righto. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I can't forget you.
What are you saying, Reika? You were supposed to be happy with Togo, weren't you?
That was just a fleeting emotion from the accident. I didn't know Togo-san was your brother, and by the time I realized it, I couldn't stop my feeling for him.
Togo isn't like that, right? He took you from the wedding. He wouldn't do that lightly. It's not that I didn't feel any resentment towards my brother, but I had always lived as Togo's older brother. Brother, I want to go overseas. I want to study a lot in America. Togo told me that when he was still a first year in high school, and I was in my third year. I see. That's your dream, Togo? Then you have to make it come true. Ever since our parents died when we were in elementary school, Togo and I have supported each other. I decided to start working right after high school, using all of our parents' inheritance to cover Togo's tuition and living expenses at an overseas university. I had no regrets. Togo's happiness was my happiness. I never doubted that. Togo and Reika met half a year ago. It was the day Togo was returning to America after a visit home. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you so much.
Togo had returned after several years to coincide with her parents' death anniversary, when he happened to save Reika from an accident. I hadn't had a chance to introduce Reika to him during his visit, because of his busy work schedule. I figured I would introduce him someday. Little did I know they would meet like this and be so drawn to each other. You said it was fate. You both said that on that day.
I know, but I was wrong. Being apart from you made me realize it. I have too many happy memories with you.
Stop. You're only acting on your own selfish feelings, hurting everyone around you without even realizing it. I'm happy now. I'm moving forward. And now, you want to go back to how things were? You've already thrown my life into chaos, and now you want to take it all back? Don't be ridiculous. That's not how this works. Brother. Huh? Togo? You came back? My brother Togo arrived, probably chasing after Reika back to Japan. Brother, I'm sorry. You've always wished for my happiness, but I took your happiness away from you. Togo fell in love with Reika, not knowing she was my fiancée. Reika-san, you're the only one for me. Will you come live with me in America? Togo's feelings grew to the point where he proposed to her. not knowing she was already engaged to someone else.
Togo-kun, actually,
Huh? I had no idea you were brother's fiancé. I'm sorry. I can't destroy brother's happiness.
Why not? We're destined to be together, right? Take me away from the wedding. He's so kind. He'll forgive us, I'm sure.
That's... Togo found out the truth a week before our wedding. By then, it was too late to back out.
Togo-kun, I'm sorry. I want to go back to America with you after all.
Reika probably thought Togo had come back to Japan to pursue her. She hurried toward him. She likely realized that getting back together with me was impossible, so she decided to return to Togo. I didn't come to Japan to chase after you. I came to apologize to brother and granny. I did truly love you, and I believed in fate, but you were just confused in the heat of the moment, weren't you?
That's not... Reika Karuma, you hurt both of my precious grandsons and threw their lives into turmoil. Get out of here. I'll never forgive you as long as I live. Don't ever show your face around here again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And so, Reika Karuma left, her shoulders slumped, walking away in defeat. After that, my brother Togo got a severe scolding from Granny.
What on earth were you thinking? Raito has lived his life for you, don't you know that? He's the kind of person who's willing to become the soil for you, his brother, to bloom into a beautiful flower. That's the kind of person he is. Do you understand that?
Yes, Granny. I really regret it. Brother, I'm so sorry. Since then, Togo hasn't returned home for years. He probably feels too ashamed to face me or Granny. As for Reika Karuma, after running off with another man at the wedding, her parents disowned her. She had quit her job to move to America, but her job hunt didn't go well. One day, while crossing a red light carelessly, she was hit by a car. She sustained a serious injury that required 3 months of hospitalization.
Someone, please help me.
She's now unable to return to society and is living off her savings. Soon after, I married Rina-san. We decided to live together at Granny's house, and her father moved in with us. Hanai-san, should I put this fertilizer here?
Oh yes, that's right. Thank you. My legs aren't what they used to be, so I'm grateful for the help with the garden.
My father-in-law has fully recovered and now helps Granny with her daily chores. He told me with a smile that it feels like he's repaying his mother for all she's done.
Righto, I've decided that I want to take better care of myself because I want to stay happy with you forever.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Maybe you can't truly love someone until you learn to love yourself. When you hit a wall or feel stuck, whether you can face forward again can change your life significantly. Love yourself, then love others, so that our hurts can be filled with happiness. From now on, I'll continue to cherish my loved ones and live a life full of happiness.
I'm Daichi Yamatsuki, a 38-year-old who works at a company that manufactures and runs her own fashion brand. Since joining the company as a new graduate, I've been traveling overseas as a global business development manager. Which, I guess, is why I'm still single, without a girlfriend.
Welcome back, Mr. Amatsuki.
Oh, long time no see, Shinonome. Have you been? It's been 2 years since I returned to Japan. When I arrived at the Tokyo headquarters, my junior colleague, Shinonome, spotted me and called out.
Thanks, I've been well. But more importantly, Mr. Amatsuki, did you get taller again?
Haha, I don't think I'm still growing at this age.
It must be because you've seen the big wide world, Mr. Amatsuki. You just seem bigger.
He's casually praising me as usual, always trying to compare his height to mine, though he's a full head shorter. You've become quite a good-looking man yourself. We should catch up on your time in Japan. I smile and pat his head, when suddenly... Whoa! What is this swamp? Where did it come from?
You patted my head. Swamp, swamp, swamp. It's a swamp. So cool, I'm sinking.
Hey, Shinonome. Why are you chanting some weird spell? Is this a bottomless swamp?
It's okay, Mr. Amatsuki. Don't fight it. As an otaku, you just gratefully sink into the swamp created by your favorite character.
It feels odd saying this myself, but what are you doing, dragging your favorite character into the swamp too? After safely escaping the mysterious swamp, I head to my usual cafe to gather my thoughts. I've been coming here since before I went abroad for my long-term assignment, and now that I'm back, I stop by every day.
Welcome. Oh, it's you again. Thank you so much for always coming by.
Hello, do you have today's special lunch again?
Of course. It's your favorite. Traditional Japanese set lunch.
Her name is Risa Fujino, the cafe's owner. From the first time I came here, I've secretly had feelings for her.
Please make yourself comfortable.
A few months ago, when I returned after 2 years, I saw a shining ring on her finger. Of course, a woman this wonderful wouldn't be left alone for long. Fujino, are you married by chance?
Oh, well, I was actually proposed to not long ago. You noticed quickly.
I've been watching you closely, but of course, I can't say that. I saw your beautiful ring. Congratulations. I pretend to be calm, but I still haven't fully processed it. Will I ever be able to truly congratulate her from my heart? I'm 38 years old this year. She's 27, more than 10 years younger than me, and my love ended just like that. I'll just have to support her happiness as a regular customer. That's what I thought, but a few months later, an unexpected turn of events awaited me.
Sorry, Risa. Don't be mad at him, okay? He just thinks I'm the better woman.
A woman with an outwardly kind demeanor sneers triumphantly, the mismatch giving me chills.
Why? We've been best friends for so long. Why, Io? Come on, Risa, don't shout. You're scaring me.
Don't worry about it, Risa. I'll pay you the compensation.
That's not the point at all.
I've never been in a relationship myself, but I've witnessed plenty of love disasters around the world. That's probably why I could immediately understand that she had just been thrown into the depths of despair. That guy must be Fujino's fiancé, and the woman next to him, her best friend, I assume. As I watched the pair leave, I noticed Fujino about to break down, and before I know it, my legs start moving toward her. Are you feeling any better? I rush to Fujino's side and now find myself at her cafe after closing hours.
I'm sorry. I must have embarrassed myself in front of you.
Don't worry about that. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's now 9 p.m. I've already been here for an hour, but I don't mind at all. In fact, I find myself wishing I could stay by her side until her tears stop. Then, Fujino starts speaking slowly, in broken sentences.
That man earlier, he's my fiancé. And that woman is my best friend since forever. It seems they've gotten close behind my back. It's shocking, right? To think my world could change so completely in just an instant. My fiancé and best friend. They've abandoned me.
She's trying hard to suppress the tremble in her voice, forcing herself to stay cheerful. Her bravery makes my chest tighten. Fujino, please don't be alarmed. I love you.
Huh?
It might not be the right time to say this, but I'm tired of regretting not confessing. So this is probably my selfish declaration of love. 2 years ago, when this cafe had just opened, I lived nearby. When I first came in, I saw you and couldn't take my eyes off you. You were just that captivating. But at that time, I was already set to leave for overseas work. So I told myself confessing wouldn't make a difference, and I left Japan without saying a word. And after 2 years of flying around, I came back recently, only to find out that you were already engaged to someone else. I regretted it. I pretended to be happy for you, saying congratulations, but deep down, I was really sad.
Mr. Amatsuki.
Take your time. I'll wait as long as it takes for your answer. So, please, would you give me a chance? This one-sided love I thought I'd have to take to my grave. Now, I look straight at Fujino, determined to make her happy this time. From that day on, I started pursuing Fujino with everything I had. Of course, I'm mature enough to be careful not to overwhelm her. Good afternoon, Miss Fujino. Your hairstyle looks lovely today.
Oh, thank you.
As the days passed, Fujino gradually opened up to me, and her smile became more natural.
Have you been to France for work, Mr. Amatsuki?
Yes, it's such a beautiful country, isn't it? I love France.
Me too. Actually, my grandmother is French. I'm quarter French. My parents and grandmother live in France, but for various reasons, I stayed in Japan alone.
I noticed Fujino's sad expression and was about to ask her about it when...
Oh, Risa, isn't it? What a coincidence. Io.
The last people we wanted to run into appeared out of nowhere.
A new boyfriend already? Wow, you're really desperate, huh?
For someone who used to depend on me so much, you sure moved on quickly.
That's not...
Stop it. What do you think you're doing? Huh? What do you mean? I'm the ex-fiancé of the girl you're holding so protectively. I mean, no big deal. I'm sure she still has feelings for me. She used to run the cafe for me, didn't you, Risa? Fujino freezes, speechless. Could there be something behind this? Haha, see? Too bad. No matter how hard you try, she's still... You must be really desperate. Am I that much of a threat to you? What? I know she's still caught up in you two. I know her heart isn't fully mine yet. But even so, I choose to stand by her side. That's my decision. What are you acting all cool for? After that, I couldn't let him hurt her anymore, so I took Fujino with me and left the scene. I drove Fujino to a scenic spot to help clear her mind.
Thank you, Mr. Amatsuki, for standing up for me. I'm sorry for causing you trouble.
Of course I stand up for you. After all, I love you.
Mr. Amatsuki, you're really such a kind person. I'm lucky to be with someone like you.
Her cheerful voice sounds unusually melancholic. It's okay to cry if you want to, Fujino.
You always show up at just the right moment when my heart feels like it's about to shut down. And you say the kindest things. You're such a mysterious person. It's been 2 months since you confessed to me, Mr. Amatsuki, and you've saved me so many times since. I keep wondering why you care so much about me. And yet, before I knew it, I started looking forward to seeing you every day.
Why me, you ask? That's a hard question. But the more I learn about you, the more I fall in love. I don't really know the reason.
I always did everything for my ex-fiancé. I lived for him, not for myself. But after receiving your kindness and love, I finally realized something. I was running the cafe because he told me. Someday I want to semi-retire and run a cafe with you. I once told him I wanted to live with my family in France, but he opposed it and I went along with what he wanted. I centered my life around someone else, and when I lost him, I didn't know how to move forward. My entire life revolved around him, and now I know that was a mistake. I have you to thank for that, Mr. Amatsuki. Thank you so much.
That smile, her genuine smile, is the one I've been mesmerized by all this time. That smile, directed only at me, is so precious. The reason I devote myself to you, Fujino, is because I love you. I'm sure you loved your ex-fiancé once too.
Yes, but now I find myself thinking about you far more often, Mr. Amatsuki.
Wait, does that mean...
I'm sorry it took so long, but I love you too.
What is this? Is this a dream? This one-sided love I thought I'd take to the grave. 3 months after confessing, it unexpectedly came true. Meanwhile, the two who betrayed Fujino had begun living together at Takasugi's place.
Hey, Jisen-kun. I'm way cuter than Risa, right? I want you to tell me you love me more. Come on, Jisen-kun. Can't you leave work for tomorrow?
Sorry. I have to finish this by tonight. It's urgent.
So you don't love me. You're still in love with Risa, aren't you?
That's not it. Hey, let's have dinner soon.
Forget it. I'm not your servant, and I'm not cooking for you. Make your own food.
What? Wait, what? Io storms out of the house, frustrated. Damn it, when we were dating, she was more eager, and even a bit devoted at night. But now... As soon as I switched from Risa to her, she started demanding more, and sulking whenever she didn't get her way. And now, she won't even cook. I'm not your servant? You've gotta be kidding me. Risa never interfered with my work, and she always cooked for me. Takasugi mutters bitterly to himself, realizing too late what he's lost. A year has passed. Now 39 years old, I still fly overseas occasionally, but I mostly work at the Tokyo headquarters. Today's a celebration party for Love Tonic Co. Limited.
Hey, did you hear? He got married, and he's being promoted to executive director thanks to his accomplishments. No way! I had my eye on him too. Rising to the top on his own merits. How cool is that? I wish I had the chance to approach him more, but he was rarely in Japan. Hey, Jason. Who are they talking about?
Huh? Oh, it's probably that super elite guy who succeeded in Luftonic's overseas business. I haven't met him yet, but they say he speaks more than 10 languages. Real impressive.
Apparently, Takasugi-jisan had been invited to the party as a representative of Luptonic's business partner. Beside him was Io Ubaida, now Io Takasugi, attending as his wife.
So he's more impressive than you, huh, Jason?
What? Hey, you're supposed to support your husband in times like this.
Before Takasugi can finish, the room suddenly stirs with excitement.
Here comes the guest of honor. Wow, his wife is beautiful too. No way we could compete with that.
Drawn by the murmurs, their eyes are pulled toward the entrance where they see, "Nice to meet you."
What? Risa?
No way. How did that woman end up with such a catch?
Yes, the guest of honor today is none other than Luftonic's global business manager. And the woman standing by my side, whom everyone is staring at, is my wife, formerly Risa Fujino, now Mrs. Amatsuki. Risa, don't be nervous. I'm right here with you.
Yes. Thank you, Daichi. Well, Mr. Amatsuki, I've heard a lot about you. Thanks to your fluency in multiple languages, our company has finally been able to expand globally.
Thank you, Mr. President. But I was merely doing my job as part of the team. This success wouldn't have been possible without the support of the entire team and everyone back in Japan. Long before I joined, Luftonic had failed once in expanding overseas. But years later, we were given a second chance, and my team in global business development took on that challenge.
Different cultures require a different approach. We need to blend in and innovate at the same time. Thanks to Mr. Amatsuki, we were able to connect with the local market and break through. I really admire you, Mr. Amatsuki.
Shinonome, who had been handling marketing from Japan, looks at me directly as he says this. When I entered the foreign market, your support from Japan helped me many times. The reason I'm able to speak so many languages is simply that I'm a language enthusiast. My journey into languages started back in middle school. I was naturally drawn to other languages after developing a love for English. I got into reading original versions of foreign films and watching them without dubbing. In university, I continued studying languages, interacting with international students, and communicating in their native tongues. All of this was driven by my love for languages and the joy of being able to laugh and converse with people all over the world. It's those passions that have shaped who I am today. And now, I have the most wonderful wife by my side who supports me. I'm so grateful that she even travels overseas with me, and I'm determined to protect her. I wanted to introduce her to everyone today. Please take good care of my wife. A round of applause erupts from the employees and business partners gathered around me.
Why? Why does she always get to be the happy one?
The Takasugi couple had kept some distance, standing apart from the crowd.
You? What are you talking about?
Ignoring Takasugi, who's now growing more alarmed, she grits her teeth and starts walking toward me.
Hey, Io, stop!
Takasugi's panic is understandable. After all, this is a party hosted by one of his major business partners. Io strides over with a determined expression, but suddenly changes her demeanor as she approaches me. It's as if she's been reunited with a long-lost love, throwing herself at me.
I've missed you. I've been looking for you everywhere. Risa, how could you? How could you steal him from me? Give him back to me. What are you talking about?
To anyone who doesn't know the situation, it might look like a tragic love story.
I wanted to marry you. I waited for you all this time, even though you were overseas. But you abandoned me.
Her performance is so convincing that the room buzzes with gossip. Some might even believe her.
Daichi? What's so funny? This isn't something to laugh about.
But as I laugh, the room falls silent. Risa, too, stares at me in shock. Don't make me laugh. Save your nonsense for when you're asleep.
What?
You spent years pretending to be Risa's friend, stealing her happiness bit by bit, didn't you?
What are you talking about? You've been tricked by that woman.
Enough. I've been in love with Risa since before I left for overseas. Don't drag me into your mess.
Takasugi, she's your wife, isn't she? What have you done? Starting a fight with a major client? This won't end well for you.
I'm sorry. Ew, we're leaving!
Pale-faced, Takasugi tries to drag his frozen wife out of the room, but I won't let them leave just yet. Wait a minute. Apologize. Apologize to my beloved wife right now. Admit that you were jealous of her, that you couldn't stand losing to her, and beg for her forgiveness. You pretended to be her friend, but in the end, you were always the one in her shadow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry! I was so jealous of you, being loved by everyone. All this time, I thought of you as a dear friend, never once thinking about who was better. Goodbye, Io Takasugi.
A few days later, after the chaotic party, peace returned to our lives.
Today the cafe closes for good. So much has happened, but thank you for everything.
Fujino, who had always kept her hair long, cut it short. Now, she's excited for the days to come.
Risa!
Hello, Mr. Takasugi.
The man who came to see her was Jisan Takasugi, now looking more worn out than ever.
Haha, you don't have to be so formal. You used to call me Jisan-kun, didn't you?
What do you want?
We made a promise, didn't we? To run this cafe together someday. You kept this place going all on your own for that day, didn't you?
There was a time when we talked about that. But that future will never come. You chose this path.
But please, I'm begging you. Let's start over. I've realized just how much you loved me. How much you did for me.
I see. But now, I have no love left for you.
That can't be. Io and I, we're already over. So please.
I'm sorry. This cafe is closing for good today. I've decided to move to France. It's time for me to live in the country where my grandmother and parents are.
What?
I don't think we'll ever meet again. Goodbye, Jisan Takasugi.
Wait, I can't live without you.
I've already chosen my path. And the only person I can imagine by my side now is Mr. Amatsuki. You were always the one to show me that I'm worth something, that I'm special in this world. You taught me that I didn't need to live my life according to someone else's standards.
Risa had lived her life running the cafe for him, wearing her hair the way he liked it, living solely for him. And Takasugi, complacent in receiving her devotion, acted selfishly and paid the price. His overwhelming pride had led him to this fate. There's no other way to describe it. Kneeling before her, defeated, Takasugi crumbles under the weight of the future he brought upon himself. After that chaotic celebration party, Takasugi faced disciplinary action. He lost his job, divorced his wife, and tried to cling to his old promise with Risa.
Risa, I'm sorry.
But that too was beyond his grasp, and now he leads a life of ruin with no hope of returning to society. As for Io Ubaida, who had deceived everyone.
Why did you do such a thing? To Risa-chan, who saved you so many times.
Her parents, who were deeply grateful to Risa for all she'd done, harshly scolded her and kicked her out of their home. It's said that she wandered aimlessly, humiliated, until she somehow ended up sinking into a mysterious swamp. But the truth lies in the depths of that swamp.
Grandma!
Soon after, Risa decided to move to France, choosing to live near her family. The old Risa, who used to suppress her own feelings for the sake of others, no longer exists. She's now making choices for her own life, and I plan to support her all the way. I too consulted with the company, and they allowed me to keep my position as an executive while transferring to the France branch. Sometimes, people end up putting themselves last without even realizing it. For family, for a lover. I don't think that's inherently wrong, but I've learned from people all over the world that your life is your own. The life I've chosen for myself. I want to walk this path with Risa, respecting and supporting each other. I hope we can live lives that let each of us shine in our own way.